What is going on, guys? It's PC Gaming Guide here, and I'm bringing you another FPS tutorial. This one's going to be on the great Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This game's been out for a long time. It's pretty well optimized. So this guide's mainly geared towards people with lower end PCs or people with extremely high refresh rate monitors that just want to get the most performance out of the game. And we'll just hop right into it. So you're going to want to open up your game, come over to settings, go to the video settings, and then you're going to want to, it's going to be scrolled up, you're going to want to scroll down to the advanced video settings here. You guys can pause the video here if you want to change these. I'll just quickly explain these quickly, but global shadow quality you're going to have is very low. Pretty much all of these low. Multi-core rendering, if you have more than one core CPU, which most are, you're going to have this enabled. Multi-sampling, anti-aliasing, I'd keep this on. Nvidia FXAA anti-aliasing, I'd put that as disabled. Texture filtering, I'd have this at bilinear, but you can play with this a little, see what you guys like. Most people keep it all the way down at bilinear. Wait for VSync is only for people with VSync monitors. Most aren't, and even if you are running a VSync monitor, I just disable this anyways. And then motion blur, unless you want to get sick while playing the game, I'd keep this disabled as well. It also has quite a bit of effect on the FPS. And triple monitor mode, pretty self-explanatory if you're not using triple monitors. Just keep this disabled as well. And then once you're done this, you can kind of scroll up here and mess with these settings as well. I would test these settings out on their own, and then after, if you're still not getting enough FPS, I would come and change the resolution down to 1280 by 720. Make sure you're, if you're playing on a television, put it on television, but most of you guys will be playing on computer monitors, so just keep this as computer monitor. Brightness is personal preference, it won't have too much effect on FPS. Display mode, full screen, but if you are having extreme troubles getting at least 60 FPS, then you might have to go windowed, but just leave this as full screen right now. And if you guys are on a laptop, make sure you're playing with it plugged in. It'll drain a lot of its power if you aren't playing with it plugged in. So this setting is always keep disabled if you're on a laptop, and play with it plugged in, because your computer will lose a lot of performance if it's not plugged in. And so the next part of this video, we're going to be hopping off the game and going into the Nvidia settings. I'll leave a link down below to download that, and we'll hop over there. The second part of this tutorial is going to be taking place on the Nvidia control panel. It's just a quick app you can download if you have an Nvidia graphics card. I'll leave a link in the description below. What you're going to want to do is when you open up, it'll be on global settings. You're going to want to come over here to program settings, and then if it isn't already selected, select Counter-Strike, and then all these settings should come up. All the highlighted ones are the ones you're going to want to change. So anisotropic filtering, you're going to want to turn that off. Anti-aliasing, gamma correction off. Scroll down. Power management mode, you're going to want to be prefer maximum performance. I believe this has to do with laptops again. And then preferred refresh rate, you're going to want to put this on the highest available, which will be your monitor or the screen on your laptop. And then all these texture filtering, you're going to be on. Texture filtering, allow. Texture filtering quality is going to be high performance. Trilinear optimization, you're going to put this on. Threaded optimization will be on. Triple buffering off, and VSync off once again, unless you have a VSync monitor, and even then I would just leave this off. Once again, this is the Nvidia control panel. I use this for all my games. It helps boost FPS a lot. And you aren't limited to just the ones I showed you. You can always go down and go through these and see if they make any big differences for you. The ones highlighted are the ones that I saw that made the biggest performance increase. And if I haven't mentioned already, I have written a guide as well to this video. So I'll leave a link to that in the description below. If none of this makes sense to you right now, just go read the guide. It's a little more in-depth, and it'll show you what to do. So the next part will actually be the launch options, and I'll jump over there right now. So the next step here would actually be to set the launch options for CSGO. And how you do that is you open up Steam, go to your library, right click on CSGO, go to properties, and then come down here to set launch option. Launch options, that sounded weird, but so you're going to be open with this little command line here, and I'll leave this down in the description below as well. These are just the commands to increase the FPS the most, and I'll leave these as they are right now. Enter number of CPU cores, so you'll find that out on your computer. Mine is 6. You're going to scroll over until you see add your monitor refresh rate. My monitor refresh rate is 144, yours could be 60. And then here again, you're going to want to add your refresh rate as the same as before, so 144, and then you will copy, Control C, or however you like to copy. I'm going to save that, and then you're going to come in here and press paste, press OK, close. And that's it, guys. That's everything you need to know, really, for a quick way to increase FPS in CSGO. Once again, I put a little written guide as well that goes a little more in depth if you guys need more help. This should boost your FPS quite substantially. I've seen great results from this strategy, and there is also one more thing I forgot to mention. If you guys are still struggling with FPS, I have a video on how to overclock your graphics card, and honestly that helped me a lot back in the day when I didn't have the best specs. I overclocked my GPU just a little bit, and it actually got me a lot more FPS back in the days when I was playing CSGO. But I'll leave that in the description as well, or like a little annotation. You'll see how to increase or how to overclock your GPU. And other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. This game is well optimized, so it doesn't take a lot to increase the FPS. This guide is in no way intended for experts or anything. There isn't no secret tricks in this video. This is just the quick guide on how to increase FPS in CSGO. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, subscribe as well, because we release a lot of content like this, or we're hoping to release more content like this. And as always, have a great day, guys.